This sucker duck? What, you sleep in a small one-person bed? He's just staring. It's not even doing its job. What dunk houses?
The living area than any place else.
Yeah.
No island table, remember you mentioned?
Yeah, no island table. But most of them have that, right?
Yeah, a lot of times. Well, it depends. If they have 2 slides, a lot of times they do.
Oh, there's solar on there. So these slide open. How come they started putting the windows with the ceiling on the outside? Why do they set the windows out on the outside with the sealant so that if it dries up, it can leak in there?
No, I'm sure.
No, that's if you see it, that one is normally a higher end trailer actually.
No.
Higher end.
Yeah. Is this a bucket again? Oh, it's just
It's so strange.
see what I got.
Before they're inset, so the water will come out.
Just trying to get some ideas. I might have a new one actually to show you too. I'm just thinking of it.
Marbleized.
That was the one I think was.
Oh, damn. This one
Wasn't even what I thought I was going into.
Okay.
I was going into a front living one. With a shop around.
Shop around.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Shop
show you
around.
that in a minute.
This one.
Gym Jamboree.
What year is this?
Actually, 17.
17. Wow. Did they use it that much to wear the seats out?
Are they doing WWF wrestling in here?
They must have lived in it.
Got some kids or some dogs
Hey,
doing that to it. I wasn't gonna actually step on it. Our RV in the middle of the parking lot. Oh, it opens on its own. I was like, why is it flying open like that? That's cool.
Hot wind? Yeah, I have a new one, but it's going to be more than what you're asking is a problem.
What kind is that?
I have a Chaparral, it's like 65. It's front living. Probably
65 means what? Please?
the price.
Oh, price.
Yeah, I don't have any. The only thing under 50,000 is probably the only fifth wheel I have under 50,000.
Well, 60. So I think
Okay. Let's go take a look at that. These guys are fun, so they're not what he needs.
some more for the kids.
Let me see
Yeah,
that.
well, it has a second bedroom.
Oh, there's no bed in there. Sorry about that. They're doing it.
Yeah, so unless you have just a lot of stuff you want to store in there, it's not going to be the right floor plan for you.
Speakers on the outside. Boom basket.
Well, should have that.
Little party house.
It's going to be in there.
Oh, this is the one I was telling you about. Silverback,
Right.
but it was a special model.
Mid bunkhouse. Never mind.
It's big.
Mid bunkhouse. Oh. Yeah, they put like all these modern amenities. I think because it's so competitive, they all try and make them look fancy as heck on the inside, like that. So I can't move it.
Is that?
Oh, you're
can't
just saying
move
that it'd be harder to move.
Right.
The fifth wheel or the full trailer?
Fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Well, just look at this. This is a good unit for one person is all I'm just going to say. And then...
Oh yeah, my neighbor is something like this. Oma.
If you're just living in it, this would be an option, I would say. It'd be in the price range. Has laundry machines in it already.
Laundry, you said?
Yeah. They're in the bedroom.
Yeah, see, not too many of them have laundry, do they?
Normally
Brand new
it's fifth wheels
appliances.
only. It just depends on the space.
Oh dang.
Some people don't want the laundry because they had to
Aluminum?
have a closet if they didn't have the laundry.
Oh, it's fake. Aluminum, but looks cool.
They're brand new.
Oh, there's
How
an app
long
for
is
it?
this one about?
You're at about 37 feet total.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty big.
Does this one connect to your phone? Looks like a Wi-Fi
38.
thing.
38.
37 foot 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has some Wi-Fi. Almost all of them will have that.
The new ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's just a Wi-Fi extender. You go to that where it says kingsconnect.com and you download it.
Cool. And these, they have that thing where you connect your phone to it and control like the different features, the lighting stuff. Oh, cool. Slide 2.
Yeah, you said the fifth wheel is close. You
Yeah,
said
let's take a look at it.
Let's look at that, Brendan.
We were just walking by this today. I wanted
Yeah,
to
no,
show
that's
you.
fine. That's good. I like it. Get a better feeling for.
Speed chopping. This is the fastest tour you could get. It's like a run-in drone. I say it's like speed tours. Here's the back. Here's the front. There's a lot of buttons you can press to open slides and awning. The LEDs outside, the water heater. Weird. The intelligent smart jack. It's got a brain of its own.
Yeah,
It just kind of levels itself, or what? LEDs in the front.
I have a 26-foot car trailer and I pull a car around in.
You basically
Big,
live in it during you're on the track.
Big dually. Always like to get a fifth wheel
Because you can haul 26,000 and you're only hauling about 8.
More room and all my buddies to show up and I have so much better space.
You basically have the, was it 4 times the towing capacity that you need on that sucker?
This is the, I didn't look, this is the Shack Brown one. Yeah. Basics, how big is this? How long is this one?
We're looking at up over 40 feet. That's a really big trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
See,
From
I've
there
got
to
to
there
go
is
back
40
to this
feet.
space that he's in now. The guy that park manager there was busy this morning. I
Slamming.
got to talk to him because it looks like, well, I looked at like what 35 feet would fit, but you're almost hitting. There you go. You're sitting down most of the time you're in here.
Yeah, I just gotta watch your head over here.
This is 40, you said, right?
Look at the TV.
It's 42 feet.
Oh!
Even more.
Yeah.
And how much is this, you said?
In your flame.
65,000, which is an online price.
You can hear running this like a car.
Sold!
Big
Jesus
stand-up shower.
Christ, this is huge.
Skylight, look. You could shower in there, huh?
Oh man, you could fucking
65
lay it on the
on it.
bottom.
No.
It's a little puddle.
And you'd ruin your floor.
You just fill it up to here, bro.
Ruin it. No, yeah. There's your potty.
Wow, this is one of the biggest showers I've ever seen.
Well, this is 40 plus feet.
Look at the skylight. That's fancy. Damn. Someone was standing. Oh, people standing to get a feel for what it's like in there. Oh yeah, what's it like? Let's go up.
Now we're heading out here.
Can we look at it at least? Can we really understand what's going on? Oh, just kind of like shit in the open, like with a bed right there, so you can get turned on by each other dumping. Hey, babe. Yeah. This is really fast. Okay. I don't even think my brain knows what just happened.
Yeah, it's
So that
probably
one's crazy. That's cool.
Well, I guess, yeah. It's like looking at the top, and then you have to go down from there, right?
It's got a lighter.
We're going to be looking at, I don't have a entry level fifth wheel, so everything's pretty much high, at least mid-range to high end. So.
You had, of course, I know you guys have good inventory. You always do all over.
So I have to watch the.
NBS bunk, so it's bunk, non-bunk.
You had the Forest River one?
Yeah, these are everything we've looked at.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. They're all made by Forest River.
They just put random names on the front. Oops. Schwoopies.
We have
Through the night. Let's just start sprinting.
and this was 33 feet. The other one was 42 or something like that.
Well, once you're in the other spot, it doesn't matter how long it is. They have 47s over there.
Well, if you have a bigger spot, we're gonna have to talk to the guy.
Oh, look, there's a pool in the bottom of this one.
Yeah. Okay, here you don't have an island here.
Wow, this has changed the difference, yeah.
Well, this
So,
is
like, what
more
just
of the
happened,
open,
though?
the open floor plan. No, I don't look
I'm trying to think of the difference between the last one and this one. Okay, so got it. That one has a
Your bedroom's in the
living
back.
room,
and
bed's in the
last
back,
one
but
has a
it's,
front
and they organize it so that the bathroom
Where's the,
crazy.
where's your, oh, it would be right there. It's kind of like glasses on your head.
Technical
Right?
features.
bedroom.
Okay.
Water, Wi-Fi.
There's your TV there, Brendan. This is your spot to
Remote.
sit. Stove, right?
TVs.
You said this is
Oh.
30,
33 total.
33. Fireplace.
TVs on the fireplace. See, look at that. Look how much smaller the shower is.
Well, that thing was ginormous, Brendan.
This is just a like almost normal size one the guy in a house.
Here's your bedroom.
Or what do you want to call these?
Huh? Yeah.
Beam me up,
All right.
Scotty.
Got your little bed in there, so you get the moonlight. Place for your towels, stuff. Oh look, you
Little
got
anti-slip.
pantries here. They maximize the space nicely.
Yeah, they're smart about it. It's like those other cultures. They use smaller places, more space, storage.
This is an electric stove. obviously.
Yes. No.
Okay, so that's I think you do that if you want to have like a party and you can put stack stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
And also, when you're driving, your shit doesn't pop out of there.
Oh, is that it?
I think. I don't know. But it seems like it would help prevent it
Well,
from
that's
hopping.
for like drying dishes too. I thought you were talking about the counter itself. No, yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's like the Cybertruck. That stuff that goes back
Ah,
for the
cool.
bed.
All the space in and moves.
It's cool.
So, what do you think of something like this? Forget the other one.
Yeah.
There's a little less price on this one too.
Should be. What's this one?
Not if it's 60.
This one's 60. Another one's 65.
I think for $5 you'll get way more than.
It's a lot bigger trailer for that much.
And they're both brand
this-
new.
Yeah. This is 68 MSRP. Actually, MSRP on that one's a lot higher. I'd have to look at what my online price is on this. Well, we just had it right-
Chaparral. Let's go.
What?
Chaparral. It's done.
The big one? Yeah, that's like looking at it.
Just gotta make sure it fits where you want to take
Well, I'm quite sure his current space, because I did. What do you say? Yours is 26 or 24?
No, I called him and asked him, but not in my space, but the other one.
Yeah, I know. So because I walked off 10 feet, and then I'm thinking, all right, no, it's going to be close. So the other one at 42 or whatever would be close to the road.
Yeah, anyone.
But they do have different. What he's saying is they have, of course, different spaces there. The other problem being, I'm still getting all the details, is on your other side is it's a 30 amp hookup, and these are all 50, right, on the total stuff. So
Most of your wheels are going to be 50 amp. This one 50 amp right now?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I guess then I was told that they had a converter and run, but you can only run
One
one
more
AC.
AC at a time.
Right, one AC at a time. So at least I got that stuff right.
This would have been almost like the one I was talking about if this side had popped out too. But that was that Forest River Silver. This one's
So
just,
that side doesn't slide, as they say.
that would be cool.
So like I've never done. Obviously, when you run them, this comes all the way up into here, right?
Mhm.
And then
And you crawl through with a double
you can't
slide.
get through, can you? There's a leave room.
Yeah, and this one you can. Yeah, you can open the fridge and everything if that's open. If that's closed.
Who's your living room floor?
Look at these chairs though.
Yeah, you stay. We'll see you tonight.
Stay the night. Yeah, I wanted a tour. He's actually just looking for a place to sleep.
They're all pretty. Unless you knew it was nice, yeah.
What's that? What's that one? The River Ranch?
That's going really expensive on that one.
Oh yeah.
100 grand.
Damn.
Anytime you see real paint on them,
Real paint.
it's actually full body paint on them.
Oh,
Oh, that's why it's shiny.
Decals, yeah.
They got it. These guys.
Custom. It's like a hot rod.
Wait, first thing, get it kind of hard when he thought of it. Oh my God, he came down. I go, yeah, no, that's
So you're gonna measure up now, or
measure up and.
you're gonna measure the spot, right?
Yeah, I got to talk to the guy.
He said it was up to like 47.
That'd be perfect.
But that's the other spot that you don't have, right?
Don't have it, but they're open. Remember when we drove by, there were some lots
Well,
open.
sure. Usual stuff there.
Let's go look.
We already have a spot that could make it easier to get to another spot.
It
Because
should.
you're not taking a spot away from him. You're giving him back a space too. So
That's true. And this space that he's in now, even though the shorter one, I'll call it, it's all relative, but it's got a bigger kind of
Right.
yard next door with a wall, and it's kind of a nice compared to some of the other ones that are just nothing. And,
It's
of
got
the sort. Maybe
like
that'll help
nature
them
center.
maybe giving it up for
Walk out.
the one that the bigger one would fit.
Let's go.
What's
Let's
the
go.
legal limit on how big the fifth wheel can go? Is there
that 43 is about as big as I've seen them. The limit,
must be something?
There is
close.
no
there's
limit.
a magic number, and it's not about their length; it's about their square feet.
Oh really? Oh okay.
And they don't want to go over. I think it's 400, so they'll all be 399, 398. All your like that Riverstone, which is what you call a resort coach. You know.
Why is it the limit though?
They don't want to go over that because I think they get classified as mobile homes if they're bigger than that.
I didn't know that. Okay.
There's something to do with that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
the law, right.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
they're
then-
mobile home and
And then
So
you just
they-
get taxed more by the govies.
probably
You get
can't
taxed
pull it
either
around.
way.
Yeah.
But yeah, more.
Yeah,
Or,
you don't escape that.
Yeah, you're not getting out.
The old adage, only one way to escape that.
Yeah.
Right?
take it back.
No, you.
And they even have death taxes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
After you die, they come after you.
Yeah.
British Revolution. What do you mean?
I know plenty about the dark side of the taxes.
But why don't they want to be classified as mobile homes at that point then?
Well, it's something different. You're not allowed a mobile home. You have to have, when you get up that big, you're going to have a commercial driver to move it.
Yeah, like the oversized load type.
Yeah. You have to have
Thing.
somebody with a commercial driver's license.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody can pull that, they don't have to have a CDL. So
You think
yeah.
they should only?
it's close, right? Well, I mean, again, it's on the board. It's the biggest you're going to
He's-
find.
How much is that for fun?
Well, you're looking at 100s there, 120.
Dang.
That's a house.
Yeah.
It's better than most people's apartments.
That's what I thought I titled this.
Okay, so that first one was the chaparral. You said that's.
This one's just two pop outs. Mine has two pop outs.
You think that's the best
It doesn't look
price
like
on
that.
And then,
Probably we only have one.
The dropouts.
here just for a few days. My current plan is I don't know how those work. We'll see how that goes. I still got to talk to the park guy because I don't want to buy something I can't.
Where would we be taking it?
It's right outside of California City.
So it's local.
It's called Bear Trail.
Wow, that new Ford Edge. It's a car show now.
That one, that particular one?
The RV park?
No, I mean that particular chaparral. Yeah, no, I mean is that no one?
We should look at it again.
We can, but I don't want to waste too much time to try to find out if we can get a spot for it. I want to say, I'm going to tell them it's 42, just roughly, right?
Yeah, I think it's 42'8" or something.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll show you.
We can have this conversation in there.
I know, but look at it because it's a new product line, so I'm not as like Flagstaffs. I should know most of those. I should know off the top of my head.
That's all right. It's a lot of units here. Real
And they
limited
sell-
capacity.
Especially right now, we keep getting different stuff. Like we'll sell one new one, and we'll get another new one from the
This
same
one.
manufacturer. but it'll be a different model, so it's all relearning. 42'6". I was almost right on spot.
42.6.
And that means from here to the back bumper, though. So
Yeah. Well, I don't know
You got
that.
to be
Okay.
careful. You got to be careful
What's
with
going on here?
places. No.
No?
You got to be careful with places that'll tell you this is a 36 or something because they're measuring from here.
Oh,
But it's not going to physically fit. It's a 36 off the back of your truck.
I didn't know that, but I got it.
And you got to be careful with that. And we can go to almost anything I sell. If you look at this one
That's
here.
good to tell me. 'Cause
Look at this. No, you can't believe it.
I don't believe it.
32 3 bunkhouse, so 32 footer, right?
32 footer is there.
Maybe from this wall to the back wall.
Right.
In all honesty, it's 36'8".
So 36 to here.
And all the way to the back bumper as
Right.
well. So you got to, but if you're fitting it in the spot, you got to be careful and know about the.
Well, how's that? So the chaparral's 42 to the front.
That's 42 total. That's from the wall to wall.
Even the space inside.
Yes.
Okay.
But like I'm saying, you got to be careful because especially with fifth wheels, they might tell you it's a 36, and that's not a 36. It's not 36. If you have a space that's 36 feet, it's not going to fit in, right?
Okay. I don't know that. Well, I should have talked to him this morning. I may catch him today before he leaves there.
Well, just once you know how big the space is physically, then it's not hard. But you just got to make sure that. I try to give people the measurement of how big it actually is.
That's better.
I'm not going to give you, because what can you do? You could go to a campground and you can tell them I have a 32 footer, and maybe they're going to look at the side and they're going to let you in. It says 32, so you really got a 37 foot trailer.
Yeah.
Right.
The space then doesn't fit, and then you got trouble.
Well, sometimes if you can get in, once you're in, it might maybe you have a spot and it fits and you're okay. You know, once you're in. But so sometimes people use the side number and how big the trailer is. So there's two ways of measuring it. But
Glass
in your
doors.
case, where you're trying to actually put it somewhere, we got to make sure it fits exactly, or it has to be smaller than wherever from wall to wall where that is. And then it's got to fit in.
There's probably a max. Again, back to the rookie status. There's probably a maximum width right there.
Most of them are 8 feet.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, no. When we pop out the slides, you're probably going to get up to like maybe 13 or 14 feet,
13,
depending.
14, okay.
Normally, width is not a problem for where people are renting. Even if we go to the smallest trailer here with a pop out, it's still going to be like almost like 10 or 12 feet. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to worry as much about width. We got to worry about length and how we can fit it in there. And then once we do that, you know, once we have that, then we would land a unit for you, and then we'll figure out what's the best price. It depends which unit you're choosing, and I got a boss in there that looks up the numbers and does all the stuff. I don't know if they paid for that thing. Hopefully not 65.
Yeah.
Right?
You want to? I can do it because we'll see. First, I got to talk to the park. We're gonna look around a little more, and then my plan is, like I say, tomorrow I'm trying to make a decision. If I can, I won't. But at the same time, that's my goal. And can I get a card, and then you can see how close you can get that to 60. I was trying to settle that with. And then
See if it's still open. Oh, he locked it.
Yeah, well now it's funny, even though I walked under there, everybody who works here has done it enough times. You're
good.
Yeah, you go down, you go, okay, I better get under here.
Yeah.
Good job.
You do it a couple times, you're done.
I think the one that hurt the worst for me though was I had one of these.
Slam on the top of you?
Fell
Yeah.
on my head while I was listening to somebody opened it here and they didn't fall on me. It was my coworker, right? Ernie?
I'm going to hit you twice and tell you why that was a mistake.
Yeah,
That's not funny.
They find him later stored in there.
Yeah, I was not, and he's such a nice guy too. I was like,
You just made a mistake.
yeah, I was like, are you serious, Dave? Are you serious?
The same thing even with my little hobby. They have car trailers, and guys will have the automatic lifts on them.
Yeah.
They'll put them up to like here, and people run into them, you know? And they hurt. That open a lot of them.
So, if you're purchasing one, it's going to be. I'm just trying to figure out where the tax.
What I was thinking, again, and Chris, there'll be still a lot of education.
let's-
Thinking
Let's look at it one more time.
You want to go in there one thing,
that
you'll
it?
get spoiled. You won't be able to see it.
It's not. I'm not used to that.
It's not possible
Size,
we
I
might
guess.
not get this, but the go ahead, Brendan. I'll be there.
So they.
But I was
put
thinking
the
of putting. I was
windows-
thinking originally like 60. I'm putting like 10 grand down, something
Wow.
like that, maybe 12 grand down, and then financing it for 10 years. I'm hoping at some point we can get to pay on it.
Gotcha,
That's our personal inside story of it.
Yeah,
But,
makes sense.
So anyway, that's what I was looking at with it. I know you guys have financing, but yeah, he basically be here and him living in it. Although somebody told me, I confused. They said, well, it's better not to say he's living in it.
Okay, it doesn't matter if you tell me, but you cannot tell the bank. So the other one was 68 on the MSRP, the smaller one, so it's going to be closer to 60. But remember, after everything's said,
This one as an option, and
yep.
I'm ready to
Yes.
to me, this is like over the top.
You're going
We're
to-
over the top right now.
Well,
Over the bottom.
You could put 2 simulators right here.
there's
And that's
all
your
sorts
screen.
of levels to these.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like a car. There's
Be
no way to
dope.
keep adding options. I mean, $60,000 to somebody is, 120 is, it's just all relative. So the same thing, but
Well, and sometimes, just one, they work the same. This, if you're going to live in it, they work the same.
yeah,
If you're paying more, if you pay 120,000, you're just buying more stuff.
more fancy stuff.
Yeah. But this is still gonna. I don't
No
think
radio.
that if you buy that $130,000 trailer compared to
Yeah.
this, neither's gonna last longer than the other.
Oh, yeah,
It still depends on the person who's using it inside.
taking care of
If
the
people come in,
maintenance.
if they're gonna party in it or have cats and
Yeah, oh, yeah.
smoke and
Dogs and ruin it.
yeah.
I'm not that cool.
What are some of the details on this one? I mean, this one just has, I don't think, like I said, it's obviously got all the propane, the
Mhm.
electric. Does it have any other fancy dance that...
Well, you got a lot.
I'm trying to compare.
A lot of your stuff should be listed here, but some. You're looking at having one thing I like about this one is this has a RV fridge still. RV fridge is more expensive than a residential fridge. What an RV fridge means is it can run off propane.
Oh, okay.
So this is nice when you add that to it.
So if you're not someplace with electric, you still have your...
Correct. So you got a king bed in here instead of a standard bed. There's certain things that they've added, and like I said, this is a little bit new to us too. Rear bathroom, this is really good. This is a big
The
bathroom.
aluminum
It
is
has
nice.
spots for laundry.
It's like your house.
Well, in the park, they've got washers.
Then I would keep this as a closet. There's no reason to add. You can see it has hookups.
Oh, the washer and dryer.
This shower is nice. This is big. Especially for you because you're taller. You're gonna find a lot of RVs or the shower is not gonna be, and this one should work for you.
Yeah, the length of it.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, I mean, some of them are only gonna be like that tall.
Yeah.
You could shower 2 people in there and save
Hey!
water.
Probably.
No girls in there.
I'll be sitting on that seat.
Yeah, you don't need a king bed either.
2 sinks.
No, yeah.
It's not really inexpensive though.
This is real granite.
We went to...
Most of them have spots for it, but I like it because it's already fitted for there, so that kind of looks good.
Got a spot for one
Spot for
here.
a TV here. Yeah. It's a little bit higher end spot right here. Some of the stuff some of the stuff adds up just by the $20 here, $20 there. You have a pantry, which is always.
Nice
If
one.
you ever want to resell this, people always want pantries.
Yeah. I
This one's called a front living, so guys tend to like front living because they think they're gonna have to sit up here and play video games or watch football.
Now you got us.
You got the first one there, did you? Likes to do driving
Yeah.
sim stuff.
And then
This TV comes with it. This is
Yeah, everything in here comes with it.
technical stuff. But
So this is a fireplace. The one thing that's good about it is you can run it as a decoration, so it doesn't do anything.
doesn't put heat out.
But you can run it as a heater. The one thing that's nice about it is a heater, is it's electric. the heat in here is off propane. So you have the option, if you're at a park, you can not use your propane. You can sit there and heat this unit with just that.
I see.
Yeah. Save
you
the
plugged into
environment.
the power.
You're taking
this
your power
electric will
instead of
throw
using
heat
your-
out.
Yeah.
So when this thing runs heater in here, it's propane that's doing it?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Well, that was the only thing was, so if you're hooked up, say, like a 30 amp, right, and this,
One AC.
Yeah, you can
And
only
then-
run one.
and then like, what else could you run? Like,
Well, there's no reason you can't run the fireplace and AC at the same time either. But why would you do both anyway?
Yeah,
If you want heat and air at the same time.
yeah. I wanna be cold over here and hot as fuck
Microwave
over
would
here.
be another thing that it might, if you try to run the microwave and you have stuff. Your biggest things that take power is that, the AC, and the microwave. So if you try to run two at once, it's not going to do anything. It's just you're going to just hear a pop and everything's going to be off. You're going to have to go
Yeah.
flip a breaker.
And not run both.
But it doesn't draw that much more being like this. It's just, you just gotta make sure you're not running the major appliances all at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
Minus the fridge. The fridge doesn't take that much power.
No.
Yeah.
Energy efficiency on these new appliances, yeah. I probably wouldn't. Is there what do they call them? Those ovens that are shaped like a microwave? Are they microwave ovens?
Convectional oven?
Convectional.
Normally, you don't have a convection oven in a unit if it has an oven as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd probably just run that instead.
Yeah. You got an oven and a microwave, so no, but this actually. This is going to be a convection oven, though.
Yeah, it's got.
Oh, it does both.
Usually it has stickers on it or something that tells you, but I
There's
mean,
some
also,
metal in there,
if you
yeah.
see metal in there, it's going to be a convection oven.
Right.
Oh, okay. I have one like that now. It looks pretty good. Cool. This is top flight. A lot of the time, it's harder to find like these lighter colors. See, a lot of the time it's like darker inside. Even now the lights are off.
It's newer. The newer ones are they went lighter. If we looked at 2020 stuff and 2019 stuff, everything's going to be dark brown.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of
This
depressing.
does have solar on the
Tires you
top.
out.
It actually has solar panels on it already.
Really?
What?
Kind of like roof mounted solar panel.
How many does it have?
Let me take a picture
One.
of that.
Okay.
And that's just to charge up the batteries a little bit?
Correct.
Let me see.
This is a much bigger fridge, dude.
I don't know if that's going to work with all the shine on it. Kinda.
This still feels cold. Just because it's insulator?
It's not on now. Yeah, it's probably just cooled down from
This metal.
last night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's good insulator.
Why do they do this? Just so you have more space, or? Is
Yeah.
it- Okay.
A lot of things you got to think. If people are camping, they still want some cooking space, so that a lot of this is built for more than one purpose.
That's why that folds out and stuff like that.
I mean, me, if I owned this would probably be one of the first things that I do is put them in one of these cabinets.
Yeah.
So they don't fall out.
Yeah,
Right.
just so I don't have to look at them. You can have a trash can sitting.
The turret. So you just.
They're really. Cell phone right on there. This 7478 number right under my name.
478. That's you.
Yeah,
All right.
that's me.
And so yeah, let's. Yeah. Your job is to constantly reel me in.
What is your name?
Gene.
Gene?
G-E-N-E. Raymundi. R-A-Y-M-O-N-D-I.
She thinks you're delusional. She's like,
You're from
It's 607-761-5508.
Okay.
this is a screen right here, a touch screen. This
Yeah.
is controls all
Control panel for inside here.
solar panel too. Just get the readings and everything.
Yeah.
And that connects to your phone too, right?
Correct.
Jesus.
Well,
So cool.
Yeah, geez.
It's like a,
You're in the, well, it's all relative, but you're in the higher end one
We're in a-
here.
Yeah. Well, all those stuff like that's starting to get to where they put it everywhere. That kind of stuff is getting less expensive, so it's starting to come in more.
Yeah.
we're in Air Force One.
There you go.
So this is a Forest River, this one.
Yes, it is.
Not that. Okay. Oh, I see. Chaparral is there.
So this
So
desk
Forest
here,
River,
my
that's
simulator, and then simulators
Honda
here.
and then Civic is like Chaparral.
Two of them.
That's right.
Chair probably come out too.
Manufactured.
Yeah, come in this way, it looks like.
Yeah.
There, I almost had mounted the table on there.
Down there.
Get them out of here. That's it. Yeah. First thing, don't even deliver it until I put those in.
That's all right. All right. right there, handsome. Let's go.
Put what in? Do these chairs massage you over there?
Those two, yes.
There you go.
What?
That's
Yeah, you can see all the controls for it right there. Heat, massage. It's got a light inside here. Some stuff.
Oh, there's LEDs in the ceiling too, or
Yeah.
like is the ambiance lighting like around the edges? They didn't put that in. You can just put.
There should be.
You can just put string lights, string LEDs.
I think they have it already. I think
It's got to be plugged in.
I know. Normally they do. There's some here right now. I can tell you how to do that.
Oh wow!
So there is, yeah. Normally there is.
Because they started doing that from the toy haulers. They all had the lights in them. They look cool.
Yeah. Toy hauler, you're not going to need unless you're going to have a toy, because otherwise you're going to pay more for something that's heavier and more expensive, but you're not using.
Well, it's
I
his
have a lot of
ultimate
toys.
dream is to put UTVs in them and drag it around in
And
the
cars.
desert.
I have
in
a-
cars.
I have a
Okay.
Subaru. I have two Subarus, but I have a all-wheel drive
You have to
Outback.
find a really big toy hauler to fit. We
Yeah.
rarely have one that'll even haul a car. That's pretty big.
Yeah,
I've seen a sand car and a UTV in one with the
We
pop
get that, yeah.
It was
I'm
a
just
pop
talking about a regular vehicle.
Sir, wait, you have to go by the axles.
Yeah. Well, we had one that was a huge toy hauler, and this one guy wanted to buy it to put he had a Mustang that was like, I think it was like a 240,000 for his Mustang that he bought. It was some like one-off thing, and Shelby had touched it or whatever. So it was seriously, yeah.
He blessed it with his hand.
He was like, it was the last one that he actually helped build or something. So it had a documentation.
Oh,
It was-
Sir. No,
but he wanted to buy this toy hauler, and it was 6 inches that it wouldn't fit when he gave me the measurements. And it would have been a bargain because he was going to pay $18,000 for it. It was a used toy hauler,
Oh,
but it was the only one that had even close to that much space to fit an actual car.
Yeah, it was a
He's
force.
like, but he wanted to store it. I told him you could actually technically put the car in it. You just could. The doors weren't down. They were barn doors, and they had locks. You could hold them open. So I said you could park in it. We'd be hanging out. You just have your
Can't
bumper
stay in.
sticking out. You'd be fine. But he wanted to put it in like whatever state where it snowed, and he wanted to leave it like it was in a garage. I'm like, no, that won't work.
yeah, that's right. I lived in New York State.
And he started talking about building stuff onto the trailer, and I'm like, that's not going to be cost effective. Now you're talking about you may as well buy something more expensive. There's no.
Yeah, I've seen people extend the back. They just put like a wooden frame around it and like some metal.
You start
underneath.
trying to add stuff though, and then if you get pulled over by the police, they're gonna want it.
But there are toy haulers that fit cars.
Yes.
How do you get this to go back?
He just spent all his money on his toy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like this?
Oh, he really spent money. Yeah.
Just a lever and then you go back?
Pull it hard.
You sure you don't have to have electric?
Oh, you do have
to pull really
hard, huh?
Well, it's new,
Yeah.
so it's still it's not right. It's not been pulled that many times. And these fold out to become beds as well.
Oh, that's right. That's a really good point.
It's for resale. If you decide you have an apartment someday, then I'll sell it to a family. Okay,
Like
well, yeah, let
double
me
beds?
I'm gonna try to stick to the plan. I gotta
Yeah.
go back to the park and
Get some.
there's not a lot of options even for other parks around here and stuff.
No.
I mean, in this area, there's
It's,
it's amazing. You guys ought to open an RV park and make it like it should be. And then talk to the owner.
yeah, I know. It's always the same thing as we always have people as sales reps. You get frustrated sometimes because you get people that come in like. It'll happen one day. I'll have
Slap
5
me.
or 6. And then it'll happen for a couple months. So you get the people coming in around.
Get in there.
He's like, no, I'm not touching it.
Fearon UHC LED. That's nicer than the one I have. Look at yearly energy costs $17. Now it makes sense.
Wow. Look at that thing. Look at.
Mansions.
I know, but it's ginormous. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
It definitely
See if
fits.
you can tempt me in for the Taj Mahal, but I'll
Taj Mahal. Yeah, when you drove past my thing, that's where they had those 47-footer.
Oh yeah,
This giant megalodon.
Spot there to start with. It's
Thing
not.
is-
Yeah, because we even drove by the one over by the airport. Whatever that is. It's just got an open lot. RV there's room there, but don't have any showers, wine, and we might stay up around this area, around California City's area. So. All right, thank you.
We gotta make sure we fit, and then we'll figure out everything else.
All right, I'll give you a house.
Well,
You be here tomorrow?
Yes. I'm here till.
what the hell? I'm cutting it off. Chill next park. There's another one.
I gotta put
There,
that.